flagships have arrived. The company has finally announced the Xiaomi 13 and Xiaomi 13 Pro for the global market at the Mobile World Congress 2023 trade show, which we are covering this week. You may recall that Xiaomi hosted a separate event to debut both phones last December for the Chinese market, and though the wait has been quite a long one, we think it's worth it. We already published our review of the standard Xiaomi 13 at revu.com.ph, so in this video, we're turning our attention to the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Let's start with one of the major highlights of the series. Like their Chinese counterparts, both international variants are powered by Qualcomm's newest and fastest chipset yet, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is said to offer 37% multi-core CPU performance and 47% better efficiency compared to the previous generation. And we certainly think the Xiaomi 13 Pro in particular is one of the most powerful phones we've tested so far when it comes to gaming performance. Games like Mobile Legends and League of Legends Wild Rift run at a buttery smooth 120 FPS in performance mode under the Game Turbo settings, while Genshin Impact, which is easily one of the most demanding games you'll find in the Google Play Store, runs at 60 FPS at the highest graphics settings. Thanks to its powerhouse chipset coupled with 12 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM and 512 gigs of UFS 4.0 storage, our unit can play anything you throw at it today and for some time to come. Notably, our device was able to run the CPU throttling test app for 25 minutes without the processor going below 80% of its max performance. Impressive given the processing power of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. Multitasking is a breeze too, especially with Android 13 Pay's MIUI 14 pre-installed on the phone. The latest MIUI version introduces a variety of performance improvements, visual changes, and new capabilities to Xiaomi devices. Unfortunately, it isn't free of bugs and issues, such as one that prevented us from using dark mode with the Google Discover newsfeed, and another that frequently crashed the official NBA app. When it comes to the camera, Xiaomi is appropriately hyping up the use of the Leica license for its pro-grade imaging system, which sits in the top left corner of the phone's ceramic back. The Xiaomi 13 Pro features three 50-megapixel camera sensors for normal, ultra-wide, and telephoto images, with a zoom camera sporting a floating lens that can quickly switch between telephoto and close-up shots. In terms of zoom capabilities, it supports 3.2 times optical zoom and 70 times hybrid or digital zoom, making it the best secondary camera on a Xiaomi flagship with a high usage rate. Meanwhile, the main camera is equipped with a whopping 1-inch Sony IMX989, the same sensor that recently made an appearance in the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. We also get several Leica filters as well as two Leica photographic styles, vibrant and aesthetic. The first mode makes colors brighter and more saturated, while the second prioritizes good dynamic range between light and shadow areas to achieve the Leica look. 8K video recording is capped at 24 FPS, while 4K videos can be recorded at up to 60 FPS. Using other lenses is only possible when shooting at 1080p resolution. For selfies, the Xiaomi 13 Pro packs a 32-megapixel camera and produces nice photos with a great level of detail. As expected, portrait photography is a big talking point here, and the Xiaomi 13 Pro is capable of delivering excellent portrait-style shots with amazing subject-to-background isolation for a smartphone, regardless of whether you're shooting with a rear camera or front-facing one. The results aren't always impressive though, and portraits taken with a black and white filter can sometimes appear too dark. For those who love streaming videos and playing games on their mobile devices, the curved E6 AMOLED display in the Xiaomi 13 Pro will be another selling point. The screen is pretty massive, measuring 6.73 inches diagonally and offers WQHD Plus resolution to go along with a refresh rate that can go up to 120 Hz for buttery smooth scrolling and dip as low as 1 Hz when you're looking at a picture to save battery. It also supports Dolby Vision HDR in Netflix, where the brightness can go as high as 1900 nits in sunlight mode, so you can use the phone outdoors even under bright sunlight. And speaking of outdoor use, the Xiaomi 13 Pro has an IP68 water and dust resistance rating, allowing you to use it confidently in the Philippines, where the weather can go from hot and humid to raining and pouring in a short span. The battery life from the 4820 mAh battery is excellent, especially considering the phone's large high-resolution display and top-spec internals. It can last up to 2 days with regular use. We recently took the device out with us to take pictures and shoot videos while also using it as a 5G hotspot for our other devices. Our other smartphone's battery actually died first, and that just goes to show how impressive the battery life is. We also love that the Xiaomi 13 Pro supports fast charging up to 120 watts and can be recharged from 0 to full capacity in about 20 minutes, which is quicker than the time it takes for us to finish a hearty breakfast. Xiaomi has done well with its flagship offering this year compared to previous outings. The Xiaomi 13 Pro is easily one of the most exciting Xiaomi devices to launch in recent memory. Starting with the overall camera package, the phone continues to impress with its feature-rich curved display. The latest Xiaomi flagship delivers top-tier performance and surprisingly long battery stamina as well, owing to its strong yet efficient processor. Xiaomi has yet to reveal global pricing and release details for international markets, including the Philippines, at the time of shooting this video, but we should have all that information at revu.com.ph soon.